Grove is one that we're pretty excited about. It'll open up beginning on Friday at 7 a.m. Programming will start around 5 p.m. So we'll have some bands. Specifically, this one locally is Johnny 690, which everyone from this area will have heard at one point or another. Um, we will have Fighting Illini Walk will take place different than in years past, where they would have started further down along Kirby. We will roll in with the motorcade almost directly to the entrance of Grange Grove and sort of shorten that and make that a pretty impactful moment for our student athletes and our fans. The entire Marching Illini will be right below the Grange statue there, welcoming them into the stadium. So all in, we're pretty excited about what Grange Grove has to offer. We'll have, from a student perspective, we're expecting a fantastic turnout from them. The Greek organizations on campus have made it one of their recruiting events, and so for them, they're turning it into something that we hope will become an annual tradition on their side. So that's, from a nutshell, if you will. The atmosphere will be exactly what we want. It will be sort of what we hoped it was when we planned it, and a lot of it from this point on will lean on our fans to, if there are things that they want to see changed or altered. We'll always have live entertainment in there. We'll be announcing bands as the season goes. But at least for Friday night, the goal is that it rocks. So that's the Grange Grove component. One element on a marketing side, we are excited to launch our Chinese broadcast team. So that's something that we're looking forward to as we try to reach out to that community here locally and form them. We want to be the Big Ten team of Asia. So that's a first step for us as we move forward. Are there any other questions?
Do we have a guess up at attendance for the first game?
Things are good. So it's tough to put a number on it today. Our sales team still has 96 hours to push, right? So anything I say would let them off the hook. So we're still working hard to make sure we are as packed as we can be. We're excited about the night game. We're excited about the Friday night. Obviously, there are hiccups and challenges that come with playing on a Friday night, no different than anywhere else in the country. But we're looking forward to kick off at 8 instead of an 11 a.m. And that will help ticket sales for sure.
With the Mandarin broadcast, is that a response to interest or an attempt to generate interest with it?
A little bit of both, to be honest. So we've had some great success with our International Student Services group. So it came out almost as a myriad of both entities. We wanted to try to do something. They were interested in partnering with it, so it became a pretty mutually beneficial partnership.
Is there a specific target with how many you hope to reach, or is it just kind of to do it with the attempt of any numbers we'll welcome that we can?
So we have definitely internal metrics, but given that we're the first school in the country to do it, we just want someone to participate, right? It's, from our perspective, anything that we can do to engage with that group. Our goal is that the lowest number we have will be Friday, and that we'll build from there.
In terms of Greek students coming to games, past this Friday, with the number of, obviously an enormous Greek population at this school, relatively speaking, do you anticipate being able to get kids away from the bars, because they like to go to the bars Saturday mornings, and get them to come to Memorial Stadium? Do you have anything beyond just rush events, because that's obviously a limited part of the schedule?
Yeah, so for us, it's hard because we don't look at it per se as Greeks versus the student body. If we get 1 in 8 students from campus, we're packed. And so that's how we are going about our year and sort of our student outreach. 1 in 8 is what we need. Obviously, 2 in 8, even better. But at least for starters, that's what we have to build back to. So will we take the Greek community in the middle of October? Absolutely, we will. But we're going to get them here for this one. We're going to get them here for the next one. And then that's on us to build the platform that they feel as though they're connected to our game and they're connected to our athletes. And our hope, are we ever going to be able to tell the masses, hey, don't go over here, come over here? No, that's not the world we live in. Our goal is to make sure that they have an opportunity where this is a better alternative.
When it came to, back to the Mandarin broadcast, when you were selecting people to lead the broadcast, how did you find David and Bruce?
To be honest, we went through a process with our international student support group. Those two folks were people that have been involved in some of the football 101s we've done in the past, and it just worked for them. It was something they had an interest in, and finding people that, from their standpoint could be that linchpin for us, that's where those two fit in.
else for Brad? Hey, thank you, Brad.
Thanks, Brad.
Very informative.
Thanks,
Good job.
Dale.